Moving on to question number 5, students. So I'll write down question number 5. So in question number 5, the question says given two equal chords AB and CD of a circle with a center O intersecting each other at P. Now what you have to do? You have to prove that AP is equal to CP, okay, and BP is equal to DP. So what you will be doing? You will be drawing the circles first, okay, and then this is the figure that has been given already, children. So I'll be writing the two chords, that is AB and CD, and then what is the angle between both of them? It is equal to 90 degrees. And then this is my center. The center will be marked as O. Okay, and then what are they asking, children? First of all, this is what has been given, and of course to prove that AP is equal to DP, what you will be needing, and by the way, what is P, children? P is the point here. Okay, so this is the point of intersection of both the chords which are there. Now for calculating AP, children, clearly you can be seeing that we need to draw a perpendicular. So how you are going to draw? You are going to draw that with the help of dotted lines. Why am I doing like this? Because I am using different colors, so it is completely fine, and moreover if I use dotted lines then the figure is going to be clumsy. Okay, so but then whenever you are going to do any construction part, you have to make sure that you are using dotted lines. Okay, now what you will be writing? Given. So what are we going to do here, children? Basically I'll be taking these two triangles. See, since it is given that both the chords are equal, so it is understood that OM will be equal to ON. And what are these two? These two are the perpendicular distances. So we will be using the fact that equal chords are equidistant from the center. So from there I'll be inferring what? That OM is equal to ON. Now what next I am going to do? Once I am going to infer that OM is equal to ON, and then what I will be writing? That AM will be equal to CN, because if AB is equal to CD, then half of AB will be equal to half of CD. And why is this half of AD, children? Because OM is bisecting the chord. So these are the facts where we are going to use. So I'll be proving children, I'll be proving that AM is equal to CN, and then I'll be left with what? I'll be left with MP and PN. Okay, so how can I prove both of them equal? I can be proving both of them equal by proving these two small triangles congruent. So if these two small triangles OMP and ONP are proven congruent, then clearly by CPCT MP will be equal to PN, and then we can just add up both of them to get our required answer. Okay, so this is the algorithm which we are going to follow. So what are the two things that has been given? It has been given that AB is equal to CD. Okay, and then further what has been given? That nothing more has been given, and the center is O, so of course you need not write that. So to prove, what do you need to prove? You need to prove 2 points, that is, first AP is equal to CP, and second BP is equal to DP. Okay, so how are you going to express this, children? It will be done like this. See, first of all we will be writing construction. So in construction, write down, draw OM perpendicular to, because that is not there, okay, to AB, and ON perpendicular to CD. Okay, and then again you will be writing join OP. Okay, so in constructions you will be writing all those things which are not there in the question, but you need them while solving. So then we will be starting the proof part. So how are you going to start the proof? First you will be writing that OM is equal to ON. Then what you will be writing? Since equal chords are equidistant from the center. Equidistant from the center. Okay, and where did equal chords come from, children? We already know that AB is equal to CD. So you are getting OM is equal to ON. Okay, so now what you will be writing? You will be writing that OM is perpendicular to AB and further ON is perpendicular to CD. Okay, and how is this? By construction. Okay, so why are we writing this? Because children, I'll be concluding that therefore AM is equal to, so write down, this implies AM is equal to MB is equal to half AB. And the reason, students, the reason is perpendicular from the center bisects the chord. From center bisects the chord. Okay, so this is the reason that you are going to give, that perpendicular from the center is going to bisect the chord. Okay, so are you going to take this as any equation? Yes, you are going to take this as a equation. So what you will be writing? See, you will be writing, this implies that AM will be equal to half AB. I am going to take as equation number 1. Okay, and then what I'll be writing? I'll be writing similarly. Now children, why do we write similarly? Why? Because if I'm writing similarly, then it means what? I need not present that particular reason again, because you have expressed that already. Okay, so you need not write this particular theorem, this theorem again, because you are using the term similarly. So what you will be writing now? You will be writing similarly, Cn is equal to half CD. This you are going to write as equation number 2. So now what you will be writing? From equation 1 and 2, what are you going to get? You are getting that AM is equal to half AB. Okay, and further Cn is equal to half CD. Okay, and then what you will be writing? Therefore AM will be equal to Cn. And why? You will be writing, since AB is equal to CD. So here clearly children, you can see that if AB is equal to CD, see, if AB is equal to CD, then it is understood that left hand side will always be equal. Okay, that is AN is equal to CN. Okay, now moving on to the next part. This is the important conclusion that you are drawing, and now we'll be moving to the next part. So AM is equal to Cn, you will be taking as equation number 3, because we'll be needing. So I'll be writing down here that I have concluded AM is equal to Cn, and this I have taken as equation number 3. Okay, and now what I'll be doing? I'll be now moving to the congruency part. For that I'll be just erasing this, children. Just hope you all have written already. So now in the triangular part, I'll be writing down, in triangle OMP and triangle ONP. What are the things that you are getting, children? You are getting that, see, the first point will be OM is equal to ON, or else what you can write, angle OMP is equal to angle ONP is equal to 90 degrees. And the reason is, this you have drawn by construction. The second point will be what, children? Second point you will be taking OP is equal to OP, as both of them are common. What about the third point, children? Third point you will be writing OM is equal to ON, and if you want you can write the reason again, or you can just write proved above, because that is a point that you have already proved in the beginning of the question. So therefore what you will be writing, that triangle OMP is congruent to triangle ONP. And what is the name of the congruency, children? The name of the congruency clearly is RHS test of congruency you will be writing. Why? Because children, I have taken one right angle, I have taken one hypotenuse, and I have taken one side. So this becomes RHS. So why did I do this, children? This was done just to prove that MP, this implies you will be writing that MP is equal to NP, and this is by what? This is by CPCT. Okay, so this you will be taking as equation number 4. Okay, so this, if you see, this is my equation number 3, children, and this is my equation number 4. So now what I will be writing, adding 1 and 4, not 1, sorry, 3 and 4, children, adding equation 3 and 4. So what is my equation number 3, children? I have got that AM is equal to CN. What is my equation number 4? MP is equal to NP. So how do you add them? You will be writing that AM plus MP will be equal to CN plus NP. So this implies what, children? This will be implying that AM plus MP will be equal to AP is equal to CP. Is this what you were required to prove? Yes. So there goes your first sub question. Okay, and then what are you going to do for the second sub question, children? This I will be marking as homework. Why? Because it is already given that AB is equal to CD. You will be writing properly AB is equal to CD, and then if you subtract minus AP and then here you subtract minus CP, then clearly AB minus AP is equal to what, children? If you see, it is equal to BP, and then here it is equal to DP. So this is what you are required to prove. So you can just prove that, and then this particular part you will be writing down yourself properly, and then therefore you will be taking that as homework. So you will be taking what? You will be writing that from equation whichever you have taken where both of them are equal, and from sub question 1 this is what you are getting. Subtracting this from this, you are getting that BP is equal to CP. Okay, so this was also an easy one. So we will be now moving to what, children? We will be now moving to the next question, that is question number 6. Okay, so this is our question number 6. So what does this say, children? It says, in a circle of radius 10 centimeter, AB and CD are two parallel chords of length 16 centimeter and 12 centimeter respectively. Calculate the distance between the chord if they are on the same side of the center. Okay, so the question of this type also, children, we have done already in the previous exercise, and this question is very important, which comes for usually 4 marks also. So what are you going to do here, children? There are two cases that have been specified. I have been given two chords AB and CD. So first case I will be considering is, suppose this is my center, then this is my AB and this is my CD. Okay, so these are the two chords that I will be considering, and then what I will be drawing? I will be drawing a perpendicular like this. So this is 90, this is also 90, and then what I will be doing? See, I will be joining this particular two lines. Okay, and children, this is the figure which is there. So what are you going to write? First of all, you will have to specify the things that you are taking, because you have been given only AB and CD. Okay, so what you will be writing? Given. Even if you don't write given, it is fine. You can directly write, because this is not a proof question. So write down given AB is equal to 16 centimeter and CD is equal to 12 centimeter. Okay, and the radius OA is equal to OC is equal to how much, children? 10 centimeter. So now what you will be writing? Draw OM perpendicular to AB and further draw ON perpendicular to CD. Okay, so now what you will be writing, children? You will be writing that, see, if you know already that if you are dropping a perpendicular, then it is going to divide that particular line into two equal halves. So what you will be writing? AM is equal to half of AB. Why? Because, children, and this in turn will be equal to half of, or else just write down like this, AM is equal to MB is equal to half AB. Okay, and then what will be your statement? That perpendicular from center bisects the chord. Okay, so this is the statement that you will be writing, that perpendicular from the center is bisecting the chord. So therefore what will be the length of AM, children? AM will be equal to half of AB. So this is half into 16, which is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay, and then what you can be writing here similarly. So this is what I have been telling you, children, that if the reasons are very similar, then you can be using this word similarly. Why? Because, children, because you don't have to write the same reason again and again. Okay, so you will be writing Cn is equal to half CD. So how much is CD, children? CD has been given as 12. So you will be writing half into 12, which is equal to 6 centimeter. Okay, next what you will be doing, since we are done with the finding part, we will be now moving to the triangles. So children, they have asked you what? They have asked you to find out the distance between both the chords. So clearly if you see from the figure, the distance between both the chords is nothing but Mn. Okay, this particular thing is the distance between both the chords. So for that, first we need to find out what is On. Then we will be calculating what is OM, and then we can finally find out the distance between both the chords. So what you will be writing? You will be writing like this: in triangle OMA, OA square is equal to AM square plus OM square. AM square plus OM square. So this implies OA square is already we know as, children, 10. So 10 square is equal to AM we have calculated as how much, children? 8. So 8 square plus OM square. So clearly OM square will be equal to how much, children? 36, because that is 10 square minus 64. So this is 36. So the value of OM that I am getting is equal to root 36, which is equal to 6 centimeter. Okay, and then what I will be doing, I will be moving to the next triangle, that is in triangle ONC. Okay, OC square is equal to, and meanwhile, children, once for a while you will have to mention the reason that this is by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, OC square is equal to ON square plus CN square. So OC is how much, children? OC is already equal to 10. So you will be writing, this implies 10 square is equal to ON square is how much, children? ON you have calculated? No, you have not calculated. Plus CN is how much? CN you have calculated as 6 square. So this implies ON square will be equal to 10 square minus 6 square is 64. So this is 64. So the value of ON will be equal to 8. So ON you are getting as 8 centimeter. Okay, so next what are you going to do, children? Next we will be writing down that distance between both the chords. Okay, distance between both chords will be equal to Mn, which in turn is equal to how much, children? This is equal to On minus OM. So ON is how much, children? ON has been calculated as 8 centimeter minus OM has been calculated as 6 centimeter. So this is coming out as 2 centimeter. Okay, so the distance between both the chords is going to be 2 centimeter. So this is just the one case, children, when both the chords are on the same side of the center. Now if you look into the second sub question, children, the figure for the second sub question is going to be how? I'll just show you, and then this particular question, second sub question also you can be doing as homework. So for second sub question, what you will be doing, you will be taking a circle like this. Okay, and then I'll just erase this to show you how to write. And then what you will be writing, this is your center, let this be your chord AB and let this be your chord CD. Okay, and then you will be dropping perpendiculars like this. Suppose this is OM and suppose this is ON. Then you will be drawing lines like this. Okay, and then that will be the radius. So first what you will be writing, you will be finding out in triangle OMA, you will be calculating that OM will be equal to how much? Root over of OA square minus MA square. So you have already written that OA has been given as 10, so this is 10 square minus MA. You will be finding out how that upon dropping the perpendicular, this is equal to half. So you will be calculating that AB is this, so this is 8 square, so this will be be equal to how much? 6. Similarly, you will be calculating that ON is equal to 8. You will be writing down all the things properly, children. Then distance between both of them here will be equal to how much? This will be equal to OM plus ON. So this in turn will be equal to 6 centimeter plus 8 centimeter, which in turn will be equal to 14 centimeter. Okay, so I have done the answer, children, but make sure you are writing down the steps properly. Alright, so this is also a very similar question and a very important question, children, that you can be expecting in your exam.